So good afternoon to all. So today, this is Praveen from Pantech. So I'm working in this company for a past 3 years. Okay, now so I'm audible to all. I'm audible. Is my voice is audible or not? Okay, now, so today we are going to discuss about deep learning with the Matlab. Okay, now so first of all I have to thanks to all the people like HOD and coordinator and like some patrons. So thanks for giving this opportunity, sir. So like HOD name is Prasad sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about deep learning. So if you are going to the deep learning concept, you should know about what is AI ML. So why? Because it's a combinations of AI deep learning is combinations of AI and ML. So that is the thing. Okay, now so first I'm going to start with AI. So I'm going to start with AI. Okay, now so what is AI mean? So what is the AI? Do you have any idea, guys? If you have any idea, can tell me, can say me. You can put message in chat box. Okay, so what is artificial intelligence? So artificial intelligence is nothing but so it's like a robot. Okay, now it's like a robot. So we are giving some instruction to machine in the format of data. So nowadays how the data is we are going to using. Okay, now so like a lot of with the artificial intelligence, how we are using the data. Okay, now so first of all I will say about the artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is nothing but it's a branch of computer science which behave like a human and think like a human and make decision. Okay, now that is artificial intelligence. So I will say one example with the artificial intelligence. Okay, now so I will say some more examples. Okay, now with the real time example I will say. So nothing. So when you are going with the artificial intelligence, so nowadays we are using some devices like mobile devices. That is also one of the examples, and laptops also one of the examples. And one of the example is like self-driving cars. And do you know about Sophia robot? Actually, they where they invented means like created means with Hong Kong only they invented like a human. So it's behave like a human. Okay, so and also one of the example is self-driving cars. Self-driving cars also is one of the examples like a automatic. So there what we are given means how they are trained means just we are giving input as a like a voice. Okay, now input as a voice. We are giving input as a voice. So based on our instruction only, the car will move front, forward, backward, left, right. Okay, now so and many things are there. So nowadays we are using some like devices like smart watches and smartphones and automatic washing machines are there. So, many examples are there. Okay, now so next thing is I will say one of the real time example. Okay, now so artificial is nothing but it's like a robot. So I have seen we have seen different types of robot movies are there now. like I will say with like Robo, like a Rajinikanth movie, and then like a Terminators, Avengers, Transformers. What they are doing, they are training the robots. They are training. Okay, now to they are giving some data for training purpose. Okay, now say same like the machine will do some tasks so based upon our instructions. So that is the thing. So okay, now so next thing is. So what is artificial? What is intelligence? So artificial is nothing. It's like a man-made. Artificial is a man-made. Okay, now so intelligence means like a human thinking. So how we human will think. See, in the same way, the machine will think and give some results output like a accurate result. That is the main thing. Okay, now next thing for artificial intelligence, I'll say on real time examples. So what is the thing means? So we are like how can I say? For example, we are going to outside. We are going to outside. What you will say on roadside? What you will do? Going into a roadside. What you will do? What is the task means? You are going to observe all the vehicles. How much speed they are going? Is that possible with human? Not possible now. So the human has ability to do all those things. Okay, now with the help of monitoring, CCTV camera monitoring, human has ability. Yes.
You can come to
So sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, now so there is some disturbance. So that's why. So okay, I'll start from the first. So okay, so I will explain from the first. Okay, now so first of all we are going to discuss about. So first of all we are going to discuss about. So today class what we are going to discuss means we are going to discuss about deep learning with Matlab. Okay, now so Matlab I will say about I will give some introduction about Matlab. That is not a matter. Okay, now so next, so before going to the deep learning concept, so deep learning is combinations of AI ML. Okay, now so first AI is a king. Okay, now for all. Okay, now AI is the main thing. Okay, now so under the AI only we have two domains. What is that means? Machine learning and deep learning. Okay, now so first of all I will explain about what is AI and ML and deep learning. Okay, now deep learning with image processing also. So I will say okay, now I will go with the content. So first of all, what is AI means? AI is nothing but AI is it's like a robot. Okay, now so what is artificial intelligence? I will say about artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is a man-made. Okay, now artificial intelligence is a man-made and intelligence is a human thinking power. Okay, now so for example we have when I go with the artificial intelligence we have we can go with a lot of examples we have. Okay, now so first thing is so daily So daily we are using some devices like we have lot of the examples I will say you like mobile devices, that is also one of the examples, and the laptops. There what we are doing, we are giving some instruction to the machines, okay now, in the format of data. We are transferring our knowledge, okay now, we are transferring our knowledge to the machine in the format of data. We are giving human intelligence, otherwise we can say it as we are giving human intelligence to the machines. Okay now, how we are doing daily, okay now, daily some works task we are doing now, that is in the same way the machine is going to learn, okay now. So that is the thing. So I will say with the real time examples, okay now. First of all I will say with the real time examples. So what is the thing means, so for example we are going to roadside, what you will do, so we are going to observe some vehicles, how much speed they are going, okay now, is it possible with the human? Not possible. Is no, seriously I'm saying not possible with it. So but human has the ability to do some task, to do this task, okay now, to observe all the vehicles, and also it will track the vehicles also, okay now, it will track the vehicle with help of a CCTV camera monitoring, okay now. That is the thing. So next one of the example is like when I going with like artificial intelligence, I will say with example. So nowadays we are facing some problems like traffic issues, marketing issues, and health issue. So when I going with like a fraud, so in ATMs, so when I going with like a banking sector also, it's going something they are doing some fraud, okay now. So what is the example means, in fraud, so how they are doing means, so some people are doing some illegal activities. So when I going with the ATMs, what they are doing, some people they are thefting that pin numbers, okay now, something they are doing. So we are going to observe, okay now. So when with the help of a face recognition techniques, so face recognition technique, it will identify how it means whether the person is when the person is doing online transaction in like online transaction, so we can easily identify, okay now. So how the data will go means, so already we have trained to the machine like we have trained our details to the bank server, so from the bank server we are giving some our details, like our data set, like image, our face, then only it will identify with help of like a camera based whether the person is authorized person or unauthorized persons. So these are the real time problems. So why we are going with the artificial intelligence? To solve some real world problems, okay now, to solve some real world problems. And one more thing is, so they one of the example is example for self like artificial intelligence, that is like a self driving car, self autonomous car. So actually the Tesla company is doing some research with the car, okay now. So how the car is working means, like how the car is working means, based on our instruction, we are giving some instruction with the voice input, we are giving. So how it means, based upon our instruction only the car will move front, back, left, right, it will move. So in that car, like we have some like inbuilt, we have camera, GPS, Wi-Fi, GSM, we have lot of things are there, okay now, and sensors, okay now. So next thing is, so next I will say said about that intelligence. So what is intelligence means, we are giving human intelligence to the machines, okay now. So we are giving some okay now. So next thing is, so I will say definition for the artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science which create human intelligence to the machine, okay now. So next thing is, it will behave like a human and think like a human, and it will make some decisions. How we are doing routinely what we are doing, like now we are thinking something now about our task, something we are doing now. So in the same way the machine will do. So we need to train the machine. So what they are saying, so the daily whatever we are giving task to the machine will do, okay now, it will done as a human, okay, that is what that is only they are saying. So this is the definitions, okay now. So artificial intelligence, what they are doing, applies advanced analysis and logic based techniques, including like a machine learning, So daily they're doing that, they interpreted some events, support and automatic decisions and take some actions. Okay, now so when they have when they have started means they have started with 1943. Okay, now first mathematical model by McCulloch and Pitts. Okay, now so next thing is and then like in 1950 what they have done means they are done with some text, like a text to speech. So you know about YouTube or something, it will if you are giving some speech like a voice input, it will automatically it will convert into text and also you know about virtual assistant like a Google Assistant we have, and Amazon Alexa they have started. Okay, now so next thing in 1956 who started means John McCarthy. 1956 John McCarthy only started for AI conference. Okay, now so next in 1963 Deep Blue system they have invented. So he only invented that systems. What he done means that system defeated one chess champion player. Okay, now so next thing is in 1997 the Deep Blue system designed by IBM only, they designed in 1997. Okay, now just okay, so now 2009 what they are done with they launched some ImageNet challenge, and 2011 IBM Watson one they win the match Geopardy, and also 2014 Deep Face from Facebook, and also 2016 AlphaGo. So IBM Deep Blue defeated Leo Satter best player in Go. Okay, now so these are the histories. We have discussed some histories. So next thing is what is about AI. So what is artificial intelligence? I've said so program with the ability to learn and reasons like humans, and machine learning. Okay, now so deep learning. So deep learning is subset of machine learning. Okay, now so machine learning is subset of artificial intelligence. So these are the histories. Okay, now artificial intelligence and machine learning and deep learning. So next thing is so next what we are going to discuss means after about AI. So after we are going to discuss about so goals of AI means what is the first thing is it will replicate human intelligence. What does that mean? Replicate means so you have I hope you have watched some like a robot movie, like a Rajinikanth movie. Okay, now so what the original Rajinikanth is doing. So the original Rajinikanth is doing, it's creating some robot. Created some robot for some to do some, to train in a armies. Okay, now so what he is doing that Chitty robot will is doing some like original Rajinikanth style, is copying. Okay, now it's his style, it's walking style and posture and thinking. Okay, now and also the original Rajinikanth trained. It is training to give emotion to that Chitty robot also. Okay, now that is a thing. And also it will create some like a task solving some theorem. Okay, and also solving some gaming also they are using. In gaming also they are using. So how the machine will do when I going with gaming, online gaming like caroms or any chess games. When I going, so first what you will do, you will start with, so you are the one person, you are selecting like a single player. What you will do, so opponent who is playing, so you are playing with like a bot only is playing with you. Okay, now so but what the machine will do, so machine will think, it will give some first it will think and it will make some decision and it will move like coins or anything. Okay, now so next thing is so up to this I will discuss about artificial intelligence. Okay, now so next I am going to discuss about machine learning. So what is machine learning? So machine learning is nothing but machine learning is it's a part of artificial intelligence. It's a part of artificial intelligence. So how the machine will learn means the machine will learn by its own self. How it will learn means from the like a historical data, or we can say it as like a past data or like a previous data. How it will learn means it will learn from past experience. How the humans are learning in the same way the machine will learn. Okay, and it will predict the, so it will learn from the past data, and it will predict the future. So we need to train the machine. Okay, so next thing is, so I will say like applications of machine learning. So we have lot of things, lot of applications are there. The first thing is like first it will go with image recognition and also speech. Okay, so many examples are there. And for image recognition I will say with like social medias. So social media, now like a Facebook, like Amazon product, social media like Facebook, Instagram. We have a lot of social daily life. We are using some social medias now, like Instagram, WhatsApp, and YouTube's and Twitter, Snapchat. We are using now. So I will say with the Facebook examples. So for example, after creating Facebook account, what it will do, they will ask them like based on like what is your interest, like a news article you want, or sports, or anything they will ask. So next what it will do, so based upon only it will give some like news article daily. So how it will give means, so if you are clicking like a like button, so based on it will give. Okay, now so next thing is like like in Facebook we are going to upload some photos or any posts. So next what you will do, you will tag someone. If you want to tag someone, what you will do, so you will tag with the names. So how it will identify means based on image, like a face recognition. Okay, now it will based on face recognition only, then only it will identify. So how it will means based on like a tagging. So if you are searching like you are tagging like a Praveen, so with their names in Facebook we have like a lot of accounts are there, lot of profiles. So based on that it will give some suggestion, like it will give some recommendations. So that is also one of the example for machine learning. So back into the machine learning. Okay, now so next thing is coming to the like daily we are using like a food apps and some cab. So if you want to book any cab, what you will do, we have like Ola cabs are there, Uber, and Rapido. So there are a lot of apps are there now. So food apps. So coming to the food apps means okay, so coming to the food apps. So if you want to order like a biryani or anything, so okay, now so what you will do, you will first what you will do, you will check with that. So in your with your surrounding location, we some people have like a lot of like hotels are there. So you will check which hotel is better. So based on the reviews, ratings. So you will check based on the review plus rating. So like a 10 means they will give like a 5 or 6 some hotels. So based on that there you will search something like biryanis or anything, na? So it will it's giving some recommendation for you based on the ratings. And also coming to the like the same thing, Amazon products. When you want to buy any products from the Amazons or Flipkart, okay, now so same thing. Okay, now for example like coming to the Amazon products, if you want to purchase any product from the online, so okay, now so like a shirt or pant, what it will do means first it will check. What you will do, it will check with that you will check with the ratings and reviews. Okay, now so then next based on that, so after one person is want to buy means which already they purchased. So another person want to purchase means that same product the which is going to give some advertisement to the another persons. So based on that review plus rating, it will give some recommendations. Okay, now so that is the thing. Okay, wow. So same way like OTT platform, movie platform also. So okay, now OTT platforms. So these are the applications of machine learning. Okay, now so clear now. So in next we have types of machine learning algorithms are there. So in this we have three learnings are there. So what are the learnings are there means one is supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and semi supervised learning, and is reinforcement learning. So in supervised learning is nothing but so these are the so in supervised learning we have two categories. One is classifications and regressions, and unsupervised learning we have two categories. One is clustering and association, and semi supervised we have semi supervised and reinforcement learning. So reinforcement mainly they will focus on only that gaming applications, gaming development reinforcement. Okay now, so mainly we have to focus on only that supervised learning and unsupervised learning. So okay now, so coming to the supervised learning. So supervised learning is nothing but this is an example for supervised learning. So supervised learning is nothing but we are giving some input data. Okay now, so already we have trained to the machine. So machine already know this data. So what is going to happen in a future, like a output. So we have trained some image. Next thing what it will do means you will train the model. In middle, so if user is giving any new unseen image also, that is also in that image also it will predict. Okay now, so finally it's predicting this is a cat. So supervised deals with the labeled data. Okay now, it's deals with the labeled. Already we have labeled, so already we have trained the machines. Okay now, so our supervised learning we have two categories. One is the classifications. So one is classifications and regressions. In classifications we have just it will classify. We have some algorithms one is support vector machines, logistic regression, and decision tree, and the k nearest neighbor also. Okay now, so next thing if regression regression means you have linear a polynomial and something we have. Okay now, so next and supervised learning we can go with a CNN, RNN, and clustering. So coming to the unsupervised learning, so this is called we are training some data, we are applying some algorithm, and it will creating some model, and finally it's predicting. It's a pineapple. So okay, so it will classify either it's a dog or cat, or either it's like a pineapple or apple. It will classify. That is the main thing. So coming to the unsupervised. So unsupervised learning is nothing but it deals with only that unlabeled data. It deals with the unlabeled data. So there what you are given means, so I said that in unsupervised we have two categories. One is clustering, another one is association. So clustering is nothing but clustering is like a grouping of the data. It will, so first it will grouping of the data. After that only it will the data will be unstructured. So it's like a mixed data. We are giving some mixed data. Okay now, so we are giving mixed data. So based on that, for example, I will say with the example. So we are going to the supermarket. What you will do, you will purchase a fruits or so after purchasing the fruits you will put it on into the baskets. After purchasing this all the products, you are going to the home. After going to the home, what you will do, you will segregate into the different parts based on that similarity. In the same way only a machine will segregate. So we need to train the model. Okay, a machine learning model. After training the model, it will segregate like a cat 1, cat 2, dog 1, dog 2, bird 1, bird 2. It will segregate. That is called clustering. Okay now, so for a clustering we have k means clustering, fuzzy means clustering, something we have. Okay now, we have some algorithms to segregate. So main thing is what we are training some data set now. It will split the data. Okay, that is the main thing. So after splitting the data, we are going to apply some algorithms. Then only it will predict. Okay, it will segregate into different parts. Okay now, so apple means apple, pineapple, strawberry means strawberry. It will segregate based on that similarity. So that is called unsupervised learning. So here what they are doing means this is some other applications. So first where in machine learning where they are using online transaction, they are using services. It will give some recommendation systems when you are going with, so in for house rental we have some applications are application based, and travel service means but some app is there, so there will based on that, based upon our interest only, it will give some recommendation for you. Like houses means some app is there, it will give some like houses rent, like based upon our like recommendations. So there it will show some options, like if you want to go with like 10,000 price means it will one based on 1 BHK or 2 BHK, it will give some suggestions. And e-commerce app and banking, some transactions. Okay now, so next entertainment means I told, like entertainment means like a movie, music, Netflix, Amazon's. So in music also it will give based upon your interest, like if you want to listen any like AR Rahman songs. Okay now, so previously we have listened na, so from the past data only it will give some okay now, so machine is learning. Okay now, so machine will learn your data previously what you have done. Okay now, so next we can go with the image segmentations for clustering part. Okay now, so these kinds of thing we can do it with the machine learning. So next credit, given some examples now. So credit card fraud detection means like when you are going with like online transactions, so some people are doing some illegal activities, doing some like a fraud. Okay now, so they're using like a duplicate cards, they're hacking our data, they're hacking some our data, okay, and like a money. So so we are going to the malls, what it will do, you will purchase something. After going, you don't have any cash, like and cash, you are going to do some online transaction with the credit card, debit card. So in we are doing some transaction, so in middle what the hackers what some people will do, they are like doing some like a fraud, they are thefting our money. Okay, that is called credit card. Okay, now they are doing some frauds. Okay, now these are the applications for machine learning. So next thing is reinforcement. So previously I told like reinforcement, they will focus on like gaming. So for example, you know about like a PUBG or a Free Fire and Temple Run is obvious. We are a lot of online games are there now. So there what it will do means we are they will give some 3 modes: easier mode, hard mode, like a advanced level. So based on, okay, intermediate or advanced. So if you are selecting like easier, so based upon that it will change the game. Easier, if you are clicking like a easier mode, based on it will do some process, it will change that game. Okay now, so first what I will do, for example, I will go with like a temple run. I will say with the temple run example, temple run game example. So what is that concept means? The one by will run, one by will run there. What is the main concept means? We want to collect some coins. He will run and he will collect some coins. So based on the coins only, you will get some scores. Okay, so they will give some 3 lives. So after completion of 3 lives, so how we are giving like a another life means based on like how much like you are collected, how much collected something, they will give some like a points based on the points only it will come like another life to you. So how it's learning from the past experience. Okay now. So up to this we are cleared now. So next we are going to discuss about machine learning. We are going to discuss about machine learning. Sorry, next we are going to discuss about deep learning. One second, Pa. So next, deep learning. So deep learning is nothing but deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Okay, now so machine is going to learn deeply. Okay, now so deep learning. So I will say with the applications first. I will say with the definition. So deep learning is nothing but it's a type of machine learning, and also it's a artificial intelligence. So it will imitate the human behavior. So how we are learning, humans will learn in the same way the machine is going to learn. So like based on neurons. Do you know about neurons? No? Brain neurons. So already you know. So brain, like a human brain, is the most complex organ in our human body. So what it will do? So it's what the neurons will do. Help us think and understand and make some decisions. Okay, now. So next thing is. So when they have started working with the neural networks means in 1950s they have started. The one scientist only started. Okay, so like trying to mimic the functioning of the neurons and to do like make some smarter and better robots. Okay, so they're done with like they lot of trials and errors only. Human finally create a computer that could recognize some human speech. Okay, now so after a lot of trial only. What they have done, the computer finally created some like recognizing some human speech. Okay, now so next thing is I'm going to say about deep learning. So deep learning is nothing but it's a subset of machine learning. So what it will do, that the computer will do what comes naturally to you, like naturals to like humans. It will learn from examples. Okay, so coming to the like a deep learning. So what are the applications of deep learning means? The first thing is artificial intelligence. So first one is AI chatbot. First one is AI chatbot. So do you know about AI chatbot? So a chatbot is nothing but so for example, I will say with the examples. So for example, we are going to apply some courses in online. We are going to apply some online courses. So what we will do, first we will log in with our mail id, and then we are in online we have lot of learning platform there. So we are based on interest only it will give some like input, like I want to learn like about deep learning or machine learning or Python based. Okay, now so what at the same time what they will do means inside like in website they will do inside they will give some they will ask some like help from you. Okay, now so how can I help you, like a chat, like a it's communication between like a user and bot. So how can I help you, what do you need, what is the requirement, something they will ask now. So that is called AI chatbot, like a customer satisfaction. So next thing, another thing is like healthcare. Okay, now healthcare and entertainment. Okay, now and also self-driving car. That is also one of the examples. Okay, now so where we are using this deep learning fields means we first will use it with like image recognitions and speech recognitions and we are using. Okay, now so next thing is so where it will use means one is for image classification and language translations. And language translation means like Google Translator and speech recognitions. I will say already I've said with like YouTube also one, and also Siri, Apple Siri, and Amazon Alexa Google Assistant, that is also one of the example. Okay, now so next we will discuss about so these are the applications. I said na, these are the applications. So one is self-driving cars, entertainment, visual recognitions, virtual assistant, fraud detection, NLP, natural language processing, fraud news detection, detecting developing children's colorization, black and white images, adding sound of to silent movies, automatic game playing, language translation, pixel restoration, photos description, and deep dreaming. Something we have. These are the applications. So coming to the neural networks. Okay, now coming to the neural networks. So what is neural network? So the structure will be like a brain structures. Like a biological neurons. So first we have like a three inputs. First one is input and like a future extractions and like output to the neurons. So first one is dendrite, cell body and axon. So in dendrite only we are giving some input to the neuron, and what we are doing, we are doing some image like information processing. There only it's information is processing, and also finally it will predict some output. Okay, now so first in dendrite what it will do means it will receive some information or signals from other neurons, then it will connect. So this is a neural network structure. Okay, now next in that in cell body what it will do, it will one second. So next what it will do, so in cell body what it will do, the image processing happen like in a cell body. So in cell body what it will do, it will take that information from that like a different dendrites, and it will process that informations. Okay, now so these are the okay. Now so next in a like a first one is in this what they are done means this is a single layers. These two are, this is a single layer. So it's in this area only we are going to extract we are giving some input. So first it will take some input. So our input it will take like a image. So deep learning only for we can work with like a image based, video based, audio based we can work. So next with the deep learning. Okay, now so machine learning is different. Okay, now machine learning we will work with the like a CSV file, like a Excel data file. Okay, now so coming to the deep learning only will work with the image based, video based, audio based will work. Image processing, video processing, audio processing. So next thing is deep neural networks. So these are the basic structures. So first we are giving input layer, hidden layers and output layer. So these are the multiple layers. This is single layer, this is multiple layers. Okay, finally to predict some output. So in this we have some deep learning networks are there. So first thing is feed forward neural networks. These are the structures, recurrent neural networks, convolution neural networks. So mostly we'll focus on only CNN. So CNN only we have lot of. So here when coming to the deep learning, we can work with like a large amount of data. We can work with a large amount of data. Okay, now coming to the deep learning. So that is these are the basic structures. So this is the next thing is so this is the CNN algorithm structure. So here what we are doing means in this input layer, hidden layers and output layer. So in hidden layers only we have three layers are there. One is the convolution layer, pooling layer and fully connected layers. Okay, now so here what it will do, based on first we are giving some input. So input, after giving input, what in convolution layer what it will do means it will take some futures like image futures. How it will take, first it will take like a image like a size, shape, color it will take like width, height, like it will take. So after that it will, based on that only it will do, it will extract that futures, whatever in the futures it will extract. So in pooling layer what it will do, it will like edge futures, corner futures, and based on that. So there we are connected. Finally we are connected with the fully connected. The here only final step it will classify. we have trained some data na, we have trained like image data or video data set. Whatever we are trained, it will give some it will do some like a classification. Okay, convolution neural networks. So in convolution layer we have like some extensions are there. One is like RCN. So RCN we can go with like a object detections, image classifications, and also like speech recognitions we can go with. Okay, now so next thing is so what are the applications of deep learning means like these are the, so when you're going with like a real time applications, you know now we can based on the like deep learning, so like we can identify the human behavior with their emotions. We have a lot of things are there okay, now we have a lot of things are there like a deep learning applications like human behavior. We can identify the human behavior, and also face recognitions, and traffic applications like we can track the vehicles with their speed. Okay, now so next like we can control the signal, also traffic signals, and also we can we can identify the traffic signs with their names. Okay, now human activities, so we can identify the human activities like about daily some they are doing some like exercise, something they are doing now for fitness purpose. You can identify with the deep learning like it's a fully based on like a open CV computer vision, traffic light, and medical applications, and agriculture like a crop disease, leaf disease, something. Okay, so this is like so in like this is one of the hardware. So with help of a Raspberry Pi we can identify that like a temperature. Okay, now temperature we can identify. Okay, now so in the agriculture field, so this is one of the controller like it's act like a mini computer. So next we are going to discuss about image processing. So these are the technologies. Okay, now so it comes under deep learning. So deep learning. So in deep learning we can go. Previously I told about image image. We are working with we can work with image based, video based, audio based. We can work. So okay, now so in this when I'm going with the images, so you have two types. So one thing is like analog image, analog signal, and digital signals. Okay, now so analog signal, and so analog mainly they will use it for like a one dimensional signals. The one. Okay, now so it's like a continuous. Okay, now so mainly they will focus on like a printout and photographs, and also like a when you're going with like a black and white information like a flexi printing, scanning, and hard copy. Okay, now so this is the analog signal. So these are the analog types. So next coming to the digital image processing. So when I'm going with the digital image, this is some like a basic structures. Okay, now so first thing is this we are giving input as an image or video. Okay, now pre-processing and techniques we are going to we can apply some techniques, and the output it will finally to predict some output. So next thing is this is the pixels. When I'm going with the image, when we are going with the images means this is so image will be like a pixels, like a matrix format, like a rows and columns. Okay, now like a rows and columns, pixels image. So I told about like we have some techniques out there now. So we can go with like image acquisition. So we are acquiring some images. We can do with like enhancement. So like we can go with like a sharpening purpose, or like removing some noise. Can do. Okay, next is segmentation. We can go with the segmentation process, and image recognitions. We can restore the image, compressions, fusions, retrieval. We can retrieval the information, steganography, watermarking. So you know about I think I know you know about steganography and what is the difference between steganography and cryptography. So steganography is nothing. So next, so what is the difference between steganography? So steganography is so next, so these are the techniques we can go with, like image acquisitions, enhancement, segmentations, recognition. So these are the techniques. So when I'm going with like a steganography, so steganography is nothing, we are hiding some information. So you know about like cyber security. So nowadays they're hacking some other things, like doing some illegal activities. So we want to send us like information to another persons. So we need some security purpose, so for that purpose we are using like a encryption and a decryption. So with help of like a cryptography only we can do. Okay, so like we can hide some information like image information or text information or video informations you can hide. Like it's a conversation between like only that sender and receiver. So that is called as steganography and cryptography. So watermarking is not in like a photographs. So if we are going with the photographs, so in photographs we are using some like a filters, like a watermarking means like they are writing some text. We can hide that text. That is called watermarking image. Mostly they will use it for like photographs only. Okay. Now. So I told about like image acquisitions. So when I'm going with the image acquisition, we can give like input as like a image or a video based. So when I'm going with we are giving input as a image, like we are using input. We can give any other. So when I'm going with the image, so we need this pre-processing steps. So why you are going with the pre-processing steps means, so to do some like filtrations. So we are collecting data from online. So on that time there are some images will be like a local. So we need to improve for image understanding. Then only the image will understand. The image will give some accurate result to us. So for that we are using like a pre-processing. So it will remove the unwanted noise in the image or video. Okay, now so that's why they said to reduce some complexity. So next thing is we can use like we can resize the image. Resizing means like we can resize like based upon requirements, like width, height we can resize. So next thing is conversions. So conversions is nothing but like color image to like a grayscale to black and white we can do, and also filter. So we have a lot of filtrations also. The filtration means like we have mostly we'll use mean, median, Gaussian. Okay, now so some we have a lot of things are there like a canny. So we have a lot of filters are there. So okay, so mostly we'll use like a based upon requirements only we can use it. So so normal size, the normal size is for image means like a 256 into 256. Okay, so we can resize. So we can resize the image based upon like we can increase the size, we can decrease the size based upon requirement, our needs only. Okay, now so this is the resizing, image resizing. So next, how it will convert into RGB? We can convert into we can do some conversion like a RGB to grayscale. It will take. So here how it will take means first it will take the mean value. So what is the mean value formula? So sum of pixel value and total number of pixels value. So it will take. So this is the image. So image will be like, so for color conversions I told now. So RGB. So RGB means RGB we have some like red channel, green channel, both. We have 3 channels and also it ranges from 0. We have some ranges like some 0 to 255. Okay, now we have some range. Okay, now so for grayscale also 0 to 255 and also black and white 0 to 255. Okay, now we can change. Okay, now so next how it will take me here, it will take the mean value. Based on the main value only it will convert into RGB to grayscale to black. So here what it will do means it will take that based on the mean value formula it will give it. Okay, automatically it will change to this one. In this area how it's changed to that single value means they have taken that like average values, that's why change to. So finally it's after in this area it will convert into RGB to grayscale. So next thing is how we are going to convert to grayscale to black and white means Okay, now so how we can convert means find in the grayscale, how to convert means grayscale to black and white means, so there we have some formula to convert grayscale to black and white. So what is the formula means maximum plus minimum value divided by 2. So here what we are going to do, we are going to take some like 200 in black and white, so black 0, white 1. So if we are taking after the calculation done means we have some we have after calculation we are there it will give some output like an answer. So from we are going to we are going to compare with like a grayscale and grayscale values and like a get answers like finally we got some answer now. So we are going to compare. Based on the comparison only it will change into like a grayscale, like a black and white, like a zeros and ones. It will change black and white. So next thing is filters. So why you are going with the filters means like to in the we are going to take any image. Okay, now so in that image it is sometimes like it will be like a low quality, so we need to improve, so we need like a better quality. So that's why we are going with filters to smoothening some images. Okay, now so do some edge detections, going to apply some filters. Okay, now you understood. So this is called like image enhancement to get the better quality. So we have seen this pictures, just see this picture. So here it's in low quality, so after enhancing they are giving it's in high quality. So with the help of an image we can do like a edge detections, like a segmentations. I told about like clustering now. So thresholding means like a black and white information. Edge detection means that is different. So this is called segmentation. So edge detection means it will detect only that edges like a boundary lines, outlines. So okay now. So up to this. So here what we have done, so we have discussed about technologies wise. First we have discussed about artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning. So after deep learning, so deep learning we have some technologies going with the deep learning. We can deep learning means like we have some image processing, video processing, audio processing. So next we have discussed about the image processing with the image processing. Okay, now so about that techniques, what are the techniques are there, how we are using. Okay, so next we are going to discuss about Matlab. Okay, so we are going to discuss about Matlab. So nothing. So Matlab is one of the softwares. There we can use like we can go with like in that inbuilt we have some computer vision toolbox. We have a lot of toolbox we can do. So Matrix is nothing but Matlab is nothing but Matrix laboratory. It's a programming environment for algorithm development, like a data analysis, like a visualization. We are going with the numerical computation. Okay, now we can go. So next thing is so these are the histories. So when they have who started means J.K. Wilkinson George. Okay, now and also like he is only played important role in the Matlab. Okay, now so and also Clive Moller invention on 1974. In 1980 their Matlab was rewritten in C with a more functionality. Okay, now with the more functionality, and also it support like other languages like C, C++, Java, Fortran. So sometimes the speed is low for some process. It's not suitable for like large scale systems. Okay, so MathWorks. Okay, now so was created in 1984. Okay, now so the MathWorks is now responsible like a development, sales, and support for Matlab. So MathWorks is located in Natick. Okay, now so these are the histories of Matlab. So what can I do with the Matlab? So we can go with like a image processing toolbox. We have image processing toolbox like a 3D graphics, like a toolbox, a computer vision toolbox, a machine learning toolbox. Inbuilt we have some set of toolbox. We have 1 second. So there we can use with like we have some like 2D graphics, 3D graphics, and color and lighting animation we can do, and audio and video. And when going with like computation means like a linear algebra, like a mathematical linear algebra, the data analysis, signal processing, polynomial and interpretation. We can do with okay. So these are the inbuilt functions. Okay now so it's easy to learn by Matlab. Okay now it's not hard to learn. It's easy to learn. So there, so actually Matlab is a, like a paid versions. It's a paid Matlab is a paid versions. Okay now, so it's a paid version. So like, so we are using some like a website. So one of the website that is the, what is the website name is Get Into PC. Okay now, I'll show you that website. Just wait here. getintopc.com. This is a website. So this is the latest version, Matlab 2022. This is the latest version. Okay, now so you have a lot of versions are there. Based upon our needs only we can do. So we can, with the help of a Matlab, we can go with like a power electronics tools, like a Simulink can go. Okay now. So there we have like some tools are there, like a command window, editor window, workspace. So I will show you. I'm going to open Matlab. Already I have installed in my laptop. So I have installed a 2021 version. So I'm going to show how to read image, how to write, how to display. I will show you. Okay, some basic like I will show like a practical session. So okay now we'll go with. So after this, you have any doubts, you can ping in like a chat box. So after opening Matlab, this is the home page. Okay, now this is the home page. So this is the command window. This is current folders. So these are the like things, home page. Okay, so in home page. So I'm going to here I'll start. Okay, now so first what I have to do means you have to copy the address. After copying the address, I'm going to paste it here. Okay. Okay, so it's reading the current folder. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to clicking on this. So here this is the basic code. So how to read image means first they given like a 3 commands. So what does that means? Clear all and close all. So previously we have worked now. So we have which have worked, it will clear all and it will close all. So after it's a new window. So here we are reading that image. For image, how it's reading means we are giving assigning some variable like a input imp. So after input we are going to reading that image im read.
COVID.
So next we are going to reading the image. I am read. Okay, now I am read. We are going to read one dot. So this is the image one dot jpg. So I have one dot jpg. So we are going to display the image in figure, first figure. Okay, now so then finally it will display the image. Okay, now so just next we are going to give input image like a title for the image. This is for input, the reading the input image. Next it will convert into RGB to grayscale. Okay, now so we are assigning some variable like a G input RG, it will convert to RGB to grayscale. We are giving that, we are calling that variable names. We have previously what you here you have declared now, so the same thing we have to declare here also. Okay, now then only it will convert into RGB to grayscale. So next it will figure window. This is second figure. It will show the output in second figure. So it will show I am show. Okay, so next title we have to give some title grayscale image. Okay, now so next thing is we are going to convert into RGB to black and white conversions. So here we are assigning some one variable black and by means black and white, and image to black and white. It will change to like a image to like a black and white, and also we are assigning like a previously you have declared one variable na imb, so that variable you have to declare here also. Okay, now then only it will read. Okay, now so next figure. So this is a third window, it's like a third figure. Next I am show, like it's a black and white title. So I will show. So this is first, this is grayscale conversions. This is black and white. This is, so we have in this we have done with like a noise involved also. Now filtration also we have done. So I will explain one by one. So I will explain with like up to black and white. So next we will go with so next we can resize. I told now we can resize the image also. No? So here pre-processing steps. I told about pre-processing steps. So pre-processing only we are using resizing and color conversions we are using. Okay, and filtration. So this is a filtration process. Next, what we are doing, we are resizing that image like we are giving 256 for width. This is height. Figure. This is fourth figure window. So next I am show. Okay, this is a resizing process. Next we are going to, in this what we are going to remove, we can add a noise, we can remove noise, we can do. So here what we have done, they are adding some noise, Gaussian noise. Okay, now this is noise. So here this is the value, so 0.5 and 0.5. If I am giving these values means it will add some noise in the image. Okay, now so next thing is what have they done? So they are adding some noise, so like an image, second noise. So this is noise for this is like a salt and pepper. This is poison. This is like a salt and pepper. It is speckle of the image. This is median. It's like this is Gaussian filter. Gaussian filter means it will remove like a noise, unwanted noise. This is median filters. So I will show grayscale. So here we have added like a more noise. How it's looking like. See. So I have seen. So this is the input image. We are given some input image. So clear now how we are doing. So we can plot. Okay, now so like a graph graphical representations. Okay, now so I'm learning the it's plotting now. Like this it will plot. Like a bar chart, bar graph, pie graph we can plot. Okay, now plotting purpose we can use it. So this is a rotate, like a resizing, we can rotate it. Okay, now I'll show you. So I told about rotation. Now we can rotate, we can do some rotations also. This is resized. So first I will explain. Okay, now I will explain. So here what we are doing, we are reading the image, we are resizing the image, we are rotating based on the theta value. Okay, now we are rotating. So here we are resizing. Okay, now big size, small size, medium size, we are resizing with the hand height. That's why they use some 7 to 8 figures. Okay, now so here what they have done means noise, with the noise they applied some DWT. Okay, now discrete wavelet transfer. This is channel, green channel image. This is denoised image. This is noised image. Next denoised. They removed. Okay, they removed some noise. So here same thing only. So there we are there reading the image. They are resizing. They are showing that output image, input like input image showing, displaying purpose we are using. The next this is for salt and pepper. First is salt and pepper, and this is salt and pepper noise image. This is for noise image. After noise image, they are using some filtration. Here they use some median filters, and this is called denoised. Okay, now so we have removed some like unwanted things in the image, like a RGB, like a red channel, green channel, blue channel. Okay, now so next this is wavelet transform. So wavelet transform means like for compressing or to get the brightness. So here the main thing is it will transform. It will do some transformation. Like first thing is edge detections and region. First one is edge detection and region. So for that we have some four decomposition one. So one is low, high, low, high. Okay, now so this is called DW2. So I will show you. So first input image, second noise image, denoised image, like a green, like a we applied some. This is noise, denoised. We are removed some noise. Okay, so next DWT. So DWT means like a, I told now like we have some four levels. So 4 levels of decompositions. You know, so like one edge detections and region based. Okay, now so low. So low is better. So that's why it's showing in low level. So next thing is we have understood about. So this is the thing. So next I'm going with the face detection. Now we are going with the face detection. I will show you. So here we can detect the face also. Okay, now so there. So there what we have done, they're reading the image, they're resizing the image, like a image resizing, like a width height. Okay, now width height, they're using the variable, like they're calling that, they're declaring the variable here, they're calling the a like a variable. So next, if the variable is width, if the width is greater than 320 means it will resize, like a of 320. Okay, now after this, what they are done, they are using like a face detector. So face detection means like we are using like a cascade object detector. Okay, now so next thing what we are done, they are inserting some shape like a rectangle shape. So detect that person. Okay, if a person is detected means detecting with the box, rectangular box. So I will show you. Finally, it will show that image. So it's showing with that rectangular box. If the person is detected means it will display with that rectangular box. So this is the face detections. So here I will show you how they are doing that. So I told about like in edge detection we have a lot of edge detections are there. One is like a canny, pre-bit, sobale. We have a lot of edge detections. Okay, now so first one is what they are doing. They are taking gray image or the gray image like image reading. So they are reading some image and it will convert into RGB to gray. They are doing like subplot. So subplot means like I'll show you with the example. So the image you want to plot it in like we can divide the image. So like this, this is with the 1,1 means and then 1,2 subplot. We can divide the image 1,3 and 1,4. We can subplot. We can divide the image. So one is for like color image, black, grayscale, black and white, some edge detection. We can divide the image. That's why they said subplot. They're done with subplot. Okay, now so 3, 1,1. Like a rows, like a. I'll show you. Like this. So first row, second row, and third row. That's why the third row 1,1. Okay, now first it will take that like a original image. They are using some edge detection, Sobel edge detection and canny edge detection. So Sobel means it like a edge detection already know. So we have some edge detections like okay, now this is it. Okay, now simple. So next thing is they are using some threshold. So what they have done, so this is a figure. It's plotting figure window. It's showing the image in figure window. So first figure, second figure. So here what they have done, they are using threshold image. We can add some black and white also. Okay, now where we want, we can add there. Okay, now so they applied like in that face side. Okay, now. So already I told like when you want to like color conversions, you have some channel 0 to 55. So they did. Okay, now so with the for looping. Okay, now looping buffer. Okay, now they assigned like a I variable and a j variable. Okay, now so next thing is so image we can display like a histogram. Is histogram with help of histogram equation. So this is a histogram. Okay, now this is the original image. So this is called subplot. I told you subplot like a 3 or 2. So third row 1 comma 1, like a 1 by 1 it will plot. This is the input image, grayscale and histogram equalization. So this is called like a pixel intensity. So this is the figure. The histograms are variations. So 1 by 3 comma or like that they are giving. Up to this, any doubts? So if you have any doubts, you can ask me in a chat box also. So next I'm going to, so up to this you are cleared now. So I hope you are cleared. You have cleared. Okay now. So next I will go with the application first. So we have in deep learning. I told that we have a lot of applications are there now. So like a medical application. So I will give one demo part. Okay now. So what they do. So first. Okay now just I will show you on applications. So I'm going to give one like a medical application like a brain tumor. So here what we are going to identify means we are going to identify so whether the person is affected or not with the tumor. Okay now so I'll show you. There we have created some GUI process. There we can create with the GUI process. I'll show you. Graphical user face interface. Okay now. So today I'm going to give one explanation. Okay now. So first I will explain with the like block diagrams. So this is the block diagrams. Okay now first we need to train with the data set. So where we are collecting the data set means from. So where we are collecting means we are collecting data set from online. So where we are collecting means that the website is Kaggle website. Okay now from the Kaggle website we are collecting. So where from that only we are going to doing some training process. Training. So first what it will do means we are giving training input as an image based we are giving. So next what it will happen means it will do pre-processing. So pre-processing is nothing but already I told about pre-processing. So it will analyze some image information like a shape, color, size. It will analyze. So for that only we need like a three steps. What is that? Resizing, color conversions and filtration. So after pre-processing steps what it will do, it will do some segmentation. It will split the data like a training data and testing data. It will split like one is for like a normal and one is for abnormal. After the segmentations we are going to extract the futures. So next time we are going to extract that futures. So for futures, which future extraction method we are going to use means GLCM future extraction to extract that futures. Then only it will identify. Okay, then only it will identify whether the person is affected or not. Okay, now so next future, after extracting the futures, we are going to apply some algorithm. So which algorithm we can apply means CNN algorithm, CNN architectures. Okay, now CNN algorithm. So after the algorithm, applying algorithm, we are going to identify the the person affected or not. So okay, now so after it will give some output. So this is the process. So I will show you like this. We will collect like a Kaggle data set. Okay, now so I will show you with the practical. Okay, now how we are doing. So next thing is so here we are created some GUI process, GUI, graphical user interface. So after this one, what we have done, so after segmentation, what we will do means we are using some DW DWT, VLA transform. I told about some decomposition method are there now, like a low, low, I. So next here we have created some GUI. This is a GUI window. So we are using MRI image. What kind of image we are using? MRI scanned image. Okay, now in this we are using two algorithms. What are the algorithm means? One is for a classification purpose we are using CNN. For segmentations, it will localize where in brain where it is affected area. Okay, so that purpose they are using like some algorithms, like a K-means clustering algorithms for segmentation purpose. So next thing is okay, now so here okay, so after pre-processing only it's using. So next DWT method. This is called a DWT. So DWT means it's like a transformation, like a edge detection and a region. So next database, we are loading some database. So training and classification complete. Training and classification completed. We have trained. So next we are going to check whether the person. So brain tumor normal, 0% affected. So next we are going to check the any new tumor. So next we are going to check with the different image. Okay, now so we are trained like 15 to 16 images. I'm going to check with this image. So next database load, training and classifications. We are going to check with the, so 30% effect. So it's in mild stage. So if you are a person is in like a mild stage means we can easily cure this disease with the treatments. I'm going to do segmentations. So here we are clustered. I told about like a clustered. So this is a clustered. We are divided. I have to check with this. See, here it's located and it's showing that localization also. Finally, we are going to analyze the result. We are going to check with the accuracy. We are going to validate the accuracy. You are clear now? You understood now? So whenever we are creating creating like a GUI, automatically it will generate like this, like a GUI. So what I am going to do, I will explain. Okay, now so here we are trained like testing. This is a testing image. Training. Okay, now so So next thing is wait, I will explain one thing. How to explain one thing. So next I will. So this is a GUI window.
Okay, wait. Start coding. Start coding. Will you start?
So what we are doing means, so I will explain. I will explain the code. So I will set about that and so here we have created. So here what they have used means they have used some different buttons like we have whenever we are creating we have some like events now like a radio button, checkbox, push buttons, toggle buttons. We have a lot of buttons on here now. So here we are used some buttons. Okay, now so this is called handles and axis to plot the image. Here only we are plotting some image now for output purpose. Okay, now so here from the here only we are starting that main functions, main program. Okay, now so here what we are done, we are giving that cd means change directory, and we are going to test the image. So testing the image we are using like a testing image. We are giving them, we have to give some like a file path name. Okay, now so how it means after opening GUI, so we are going to browse some image. So it will read from that file path. So input image file path like this. Okay, now so next step is it will read from, so image format will be like a JPG, PNG, GIF, PMG, and also you have to write that pick an image file. You have to write that, you have to give that file name like a title name you have to give. So next it will read from that file. Okay, now so next it will resize the file and like an image also. Here it's resizing. So here if a size image 3 means image comma 3 means greater than 1 means it will convert to RGB to gray, and it will plot, it will show that figure, okay, figure, and it will display the image. So here we are giving some title name, input MRI brain image, and here we are giving some title like a median filters. So here what we have done, I told about that axis, and what is the axis handle means like a box, like a white box. It's like an axis and handles to plot the image. I am sure. Okay, now so you have to give median filters. So next after this we are going to loading some database like a loading queue features and some futures. So here only we are given some like conditions. We are using some if conditions, else if and else if. We are using two else if. Okay, so here what we have done is count 1, 2, 3. So here brain tumor 0% affected, brain tumor 30% affected. So benign means mild, malignant means like a severe stage, and also and else it will give like a database updated required. So we have some database update. So we have, so here after database loading, so what we have done, like we are using DWT. I told about like a DWT means like a decomposition purpose, image decomposition. It will decompose the image like a low, low, I. Okay, now so next thing is we have like a 4 level of decomposition. So next, after decomposition, what we are doing is, so we are going to extract like a future extractions. So in future extraction, we are applying gray level co-occurrence matrix. That is one of the future extraction method. Gray level co-occurrence matrix. So what it will do means, from that image, what it will do means, it will take like an average value. So it will calculate some max. It will take like a maximum value. So after taking the maximum value, what it will do some calculations. After doing calculation, what it will do means, it will remove the repeated values. It will remove some repeated values to extract the futures. We are going to extract the futures. Based on the futures only, we are going to identify. Okay, now so next thing is, after extracting the futures, like what it will do means, we have some 4 parameters. What is the 4 parameters means, like entropy, color contrast, homogeneity, and correlations. Okay, now after future extractions, what we are going to do, we are going to apply algorithms. So after applying algorithms, we are going to validate the result, like accurate results. So for that, we are using some like graphical representation. So for that, we have to get like accurate result like with the percentage. So we are using like a 3 technique. One is sensitivity, specificity. So sensitivity formula means TP, so true positive plus false negatives, and true positive plus false negative. So this is the formula. Okay, now so this is the formula to get the accuracy level. So okay, this is the formula. So after this, when the person is affected means, it will show with the tumor area localizations with the boundaries. Okay, now got it. So these are the sub files. Like this is a CNN which you have trained. So these are the sub files in training. Okay, so that's it. So hope you have enjoyed this in this webinar. I think so. So wait a minute, I will share you some feedback form. So feedback form is mandatory and also attendance is mandatory. So then, okay, now so wait a minute. So now I've shared link feedback form. So I've shared a feedback form. Just fill the form. Okay, now so just tell me how was the class. You have learned new things. Please, I need some replies from your guys, please. Hello. So I've shared a feedback link also. Just fill your feedbacks.
మీరు చెప్పేశారు కదా మీరు ఆస్క్
I asked ma'am, just fill the details. What about Google review?
You need sir.
Huh?
Ask Google reviews. Okay sir.
So after filling the feedback, so we need some like a reviews, Google reviews. I will share you some link. Okay, I will show you that.
Fill the feedback, we provide certificate.
So if you are filling the feedback only, we will provide some like a certificates. We will provide. Okay, now so. Google review website. I don't know. What's called that? You can write your reviews here. So Pantech Hyderabad. Okay, so where I have to write means you can write your reviews. So we need some genuine feedback from your side.
Need sir. Last 356. You can start.
Completed. Application completed.
Go to Google Chrome and you can type pantechelearning Hyderabad. Ask them to take reviews from there. After completion, you can say thanks for Matlab and show the results. Okay.
So this is our website. So yeah, just to give your feedbacks. So yeah. So next thing is go to Chrome and type pantechelearning Hyderabad. So you are going to give some. So you can write a review here. Okay now, like this you have to write. Okay now add reviews. Also you can add photos also. So one more time I will show you. So this is a Google review. So it will be helpful. So if you want to give any reviews, like we can write. You can write here. Okay now. So next thing is so okay, that's it. So thanks for giving this opportunity, sir, for Malarati College. So okay, I'm going to end up the session. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for attending this webinar. Show the website. Tell me, ma'am, I don't know. Inda or how to wait? Ask for questions. Any questions? So, do you have any doubts? Hello, guys. Are you there? Do you have any doubts? Okay, we'll end up the session, okay?